Winning, losing, high level athletic competition. And how do we cope losing biblically? Shalom. 안녕하세요. May God's peace be with you. My name is Enoch, and I serve my Jesus Christ as a pastor. Faith comes from hearing, listening to the Word of God. Romans 10:17. Let us grow our faith together today. Are you enjoying World Cup right now? Me being a South Korean, right now I am in pain. We just lost the game. We are not out of the tournament, but it hurts me so. You know, my next door neighbor happens to be coming from Ghana, Africa. They're devoted Christian as well. They beat us. They're dancing, and I am hurting. How do we cope when your team loses? What about as Christians? Should we compete in a high-level athletic tournaments? We thought Christians were not supposed to compete or beat other people's and rejoice in winning, but rather, do we have to turn the other cheek? And when the other team makes a goal, do we allow them to have 2 more goals? Is that a Christian-like attitude? When we look at the Bible, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 5, Apostle Paul says this: if anyone competes as an athlete, he does not receive the victor's crown unless he competes according to the rules. Apostle Paul does not condemn competition. He talks about athletes. He says, play with good sportsmanship according to the rule. So, we get to see in the Bible, it does not preach against playing in a high-level athletic sports. But now, the big problem about these high-level athletics, like World Cup, and as you are cheering and putting your hearts and emotion into it, sometimes these take over your life, and it becomes too important and too emotionally involved. You get sad and you get down, and you really don't know how to cope with these feelings. You know, the word competition comes from a Latin word, competere. Competere in Latin word literally means to strive on, to push one another, to actually help each other to go faster, to be stronger, and to go higher. So these Latin word competere, it means we strive together. My team and your team, we are all together in this together to push each other to be on the better places. So the word's meaning itself is not a bad thing, but it is to help each other to get better. But the thing is this: we as human beings, we have our limitation. When we are winning, we are lifted. But when we lose, we fall down, and we are tempted to be emotional, be negative about the outcome, and do not bless the opponent who just beat you. This morning, we would like to receive the wisdom from God to grow our faith And if we open the Word of God in Colossians chapter 3, it says, our glory is not part of this world. Our glory is not in our success in our professional field. Our glory is not in our athletics or sports. But it says in Colossians chapter 3, verse 4, listen carefully. It says, when Christ, who is your life, who is your everything, when Christ is your life and your everything, he appears, then you also will appear with him in glory. Christ is your life. Christ is your beginning and the end. He's Alpha and Omega of your life. He is the creator. He is the sustainer. He is everything for you. And he says when he appears, you and I will also appear with him in glory. Have you been thinking that our glory comes from our success? Have we been fooled that our glory comes when our national team goes to the next level and win the trophy? Brothers and sisters, when we put sports, our success, above Jesus Christ, that's when we make those our idols. Make Jesus your glory. Make Jesus your success. Make Jesus, in Jesus, hold on to him and experience your failure. Then Jesus will help you get stronger and help you get through. He is not just your victor, but he is your help in your failure. Brothers and sisters, losing stings. Losing hurts. But today, we would like to talk about how to cope in Jesus Christ when we lose. Don't put your glory into this worldly things, the sports or your success or your professionalism or your grades. But put your glory in Jesus Christ. Then, even in your failure, you would experience growth in your faith. Let us put Jesus, the center of our glory. Korea, Ghana, Portugal, Whiting, may God bless you.